The way we move money hasn't fundamentally changed in 40 years. Meanwhile, everything else has gone digital. You can send a 4K video to someone in Tokyo instantly. The future of money isn't coming. It's already here. The way you move money is about to fundamentally change, and most people, including most business owners, have no idea it's already happening. When Wells Fargo says we're 3 to 4 years away from trillions in digital money on blockchain, you should probably pay attention. If you're a business owner, an investor, or anyone who moves money across borders, the next few minutes will show you exactly what's coming and why it matters to you. Here's the problem. The way we move money hasn't fundamentally changed in 40 years. Cross-border payments still take 3 to 5 days. Wire transfers? Expensive and slow. Settlement times? Days, not seconds. And if you're doing business internationally, you're dealing with correspondent banking networks that look like they were designed in 1987. Because they were. Meanwhile, everything else has gone digital. You can send a 4K video to someone in Tokyo instantly. But sending them $10,000? That's a multi-day, multi-fee nightmare. This isn't just an inconvenience. It's costing businesses real money. If you're running international operations, you're losing 2 to 4% on currency conversion fees alone. If you're doing cross-border payments, you're paying $30 to $50 per wire. If you're managing liquidity, your money is sitting idle for days during settlement. The financial system is overdue for an upgrade, and that upgrade is already being built. So let's talk about what's happening. There are 4 types of digital money emerging right now, and understanding these 4 categories will make you smarter than 95% of people talking about crypto and blockchain. Type number 1, cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum. They're volatile, used for investment, not for payments. Type 2, stablecoins. Circle, Tether, backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar, actually used for payments, especially in volatile economies. Type 3, tokenized deposits. Bank-issued digital dollars on blockchain. FDIC protected, they earn interest as well. And they're the same as your bank account, but they're on-chain. Type 4, central bank digital currencies, also known as CBDCs. Government-issued digital dollars. Not here yet in the US, but they're coming. Now, most people hear digital assets and think it's all about Bitcoin gambling. That's type 1. But the real story, the one that will change how businesses operate, is type 2 and type 3. Stablecoins and tokenized deposits. Let me explain why. Let's start with the one everyone knows, cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is volatile. The price swings 10 to 20% in a week. That makes it terrible for payments. Think about it. If you're a business owner and you accept Bitcoin as a payment and the price drops 15% overnight, congratulations. You just gave a 15% discount you didn't mean to give. Cryptocurrencies are investment assets. They're digital gold. People buy them hoping the price goes up. Some people believe Bitcoin will hit $500,000 one day. Some people think it'll go to zero. Either way, nobody's using it to buy a cup of coffee. And here's the key. Cryptocurrency has no backing. There's no government, no bank, no reserves. It's worth what people believe it's worth. That's fine for an investment. That's terrible for business operations. So when people say digital assets, you think Bitcoin. That's not the full picture. Bitcoin is one type, and it's not the one that will change how you do business. The payment revolution is happening with the next 2 types. Now we get to the interesting part. Stablecoins. Stablecoins are issued by fintech companies, Circle, Tether, and there's some others. And here's what makes them different. They're backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar. For every digital stablecoin token in circulation, there's an actual US dollar sitting in a bank account backing it. Circle holds the reserves. You can redeem your USDC for dollars anytime. It's stable, hence the name, stablecoins. So why does this matter? Because stablecoins are being used for payments right now, at scale. Here's an example. If you're in Argentina, where inflation is 100% plus annually, your local currency is worthless, but you can't easily access US dollars. So what do people do? They convert their pesos into USDC, a dollar-backed stablecoin, and store it on their phone instantly. No bank account needed. That's a real use case happening right now. Or think about cross-border payments. A business in the US needs to pay a supplier in Brazil. The traditional route? is the wire transfer takes about 3 to 5 business days. There's a $50 fee, a 3% currency conversion. Stablecoin route? Send the USDC. Instant settlement, pennies and fees. The World Bank estimates remittances alone, people sending money to family abroad, are a $600 billion annual market. Stablecoins are eating that market right now. And unlike cryptocurrency, stablecoins are stable. The price doesn't move. $1 equals $1. That's why businesses can actually use them. This is real. This is happening now. And if you're doing international business, you should be paying attention. Okay, so stablecoins are fintech companies. But what about actual banks? That's where tokenized deposits come in. And this is where it gets really, really interesting. Tokenized deposits are digital dollars issued by banks on blockchain. Think of it like this: your regular checking account, but on chain. Your current bank account is FDIC protected, earns interest. It's managed by a bank. A tokenized deposit? FDIC protected, same protection, earns interest, same rate, managed by a bank, and it lives on a blockchain, which is programmable and fosters instant settlement. So why would banks do this? Because blockchain infrastructure unlocks 3 massive advantages. Advantage number 1, instant settlement. No more waiting 3 days for ACH transfers. Money moves in seconds. Advantage number 2, programmability. You can attach smart contracts to the money itself, meaning automatic payments, automatic escrow, automatic compliance checks. Advantage number 3, interoperability. Different banks can interact on the same blockchain. No more correspondent banking delays. Here's an analogy, and remember it. On a cruise ship, you get cruise cash. You can use it anywhere on the cruise ship, but not at regular stores. That's how bank systems work today. Your Bank of America account doesn't talk to Wells Fargo's system directly. They need intermediaries. But what if banks all use the same blockchain infrastructure? Then it's like airline alliances. You book on Delta, but you can use your miles on Air France. Seamless interoperability. Think about Zelle. Banks created Zelle so you could send money to someone at a different bank instantly without needing a new account. Tokenized deposits are just that, but for everything. Payments, loans, investments, all the same infrastructure. That's the vision. And according to Wells Fargo, we're 3 to 4 years from this hitting trillions in market cap. All right, let's zoom out. Why does this matter at all? Because we're not digitizing money. We're digitizing the entire financial system. And when money and assets live on the same platform, blockchain, everything changes. Here are 3 core advantages. Distributed ledgers. Right now, every bank has its own database. If you want to transfer money between banks, those databases have to be in sync. That takes time. With blockchain, everyone shares the same ledger. Transactions settle instantly because they're one source of truth. Tokenization. Tokenization means you can represent any asset digitally. Real estate, stocks, bonds, commodities, artwork. And once assets are tokenized, they can trade 24/7, fractionally, instantly. Here's an example. You own a commercial property. Normally, selling it takes months. Tokenize it, you can sell 10% of it to an investor in Singapore in 10 seconds. Let's talk about smart contracts. Smart contracts are self-executing agreements. When condition X happens, action Y triggers automatically. No lawyers, no delays, no intermediaries. Let's look at real use cases already happening. Cross-border payments? Instead of 3 to 5 days and $50 fees, settlements are happening in seconds for pennies. JP Morgan is already doing this with their JPM coin. Syndicated loans. When multiple banks fund a loan, the paperwork is insane. With tokenization, the loan is a digital asset that can transfer instantly between banks. Property servicing. When rent payments come in, smart contracts can automatically split the payment between investors, property managers, and tax authorities. No manual reconciliation. Intraday repos. Banks need short-term liquidity. Normally, repo transactions take hours to settle. On blockchain, instantly. That means banks can optimize their balance sheets in real time. And here's the kicker. Once you have assets and money on the same blockchain platform, you create a flywheel effect. More assets on-chain, more use cases for on-chain money, more demand for tokenization, more infrastructure, more assets on-chain. The system builds on itself. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but what about regulation? Is this even legal? Great question. let's talk regulatory landscape. There are two pieces of legislation that have been moving or moved fully through Congress. Number one is the Genius Act. This regulates stablecoins specifically. It creates a framework for how stablecoin issuers like Circle and Tether operate, what reserves they must hold, and how they're supervised. Think of it like banking regulation, but for stablecoin companies. And then there's the Clarity Act. This covers other digital assets, tokenization, blockchain platforms, everything else. It creates legal clarity so businesses know the rules. And here's what you need to understand. Regulation is good for this space. It means legitimacy. It means institutions can participate. It means your bank can offer these services. When regulation passes, you'll see major banks launch tokenized deposit products. You'll see more businesses accepting stablecoins. You'll see Wall Street tokenize trillions in assets. Wells Fargo polled an audience, and this is what the audience had to say. 80% are just getting started or in the discovery phase. The most impactful features that they're looking for are tokenization and smart contracts. And some low-hanging fruit for them are cross-border payments and programmable recurring payments. In other words, the market is early. Most businesses are still learning, but the professionals who understand this, they're already positioning. And according to Wells Fargo, we're looking at trillions in market cap within 3 to 4 years. To put that into perspective, the entire stablecoin market today is around $150 billion. If we hit trillions, that's significant growth. That's not speculative. That's major financial institutions, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Citi, building infrastructure right now. So let's bring this all home. The financial system is upgrading. Money is moving on-chain. Assets are being tokenized. Smart contracts are automating processes that used to take days. If you're a business owner, here's what you need to do. Number one, start paying attention. This isn't 5 to 10 years away. It's 3 to 4 years to a mainstream adoption. Number two, look at your use cases. Are you doing cross-border payments? Managing international vendors? These are the problems digital assets solve first. Number three, talk to your financial advisors. Ask your bank if they're offering tokenized deposits or stablecoin services. Get educated now before you're forced to catch up. And if you found this breakdown valuable, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. I break down complex financial innovations in plain English, exactly like this. No hype, no BS, maybe a little bit of humor, just actionable insights for business owners and investors. And if you want more, join us at numeratus.org. In my membership community, you can ask questions with me and the rest of my team and get insights for $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year, where you can talk to other accountants and other financial professionals of how to navigate the future and how to build today. Comment below. Are you already using stablecoins? Are you waiting for more regulation? Or is this completely new to you? I read every comment. The future of money isn't coming. It's already here. The only question is whether you're ready for it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.